Can you catch all four? You have to catch all four though. You have to catch all four. Hello everyone and welcome back to Korean Rhapsody Season 2. I'm your host Justin, joined by none other than the one and only lovely Jessica. And now it's time to listen to the first story of the day.
Okay.
Very excited to share this one. Our story is about a viewer who fell in love with Korean Rhapsody through Korean fan dance or 부채춤.
Oh wow, 부채춤. It's a very traditional Korean dance, and I wonder how he or she came to fall in love with Korean Rhapsody.
I'm also very curious, and I'm sure you all are too. So let's watch the story and listen to it right now. One day, I had a chance to practice the traditional dance of Korea, 부채춤. Through the class, I got to know the importance of knowing the tradition. To know Korean tradition, I searched about it on YouTube. While I was searching, I happened to watch Korean Rhapsody. I thought it was the very thing I need because it teaches me a variety of Korean traditional instruments as well as the traditional culture. I'll keep watching Korean Rhapsody and get to know more about a variety of instruments and cultures. Now, that was an amazing story shared by one and our very own Ayarin, who's always here and supporting us. And I'm very surprised how you discovered Korean Rhapsody very organically.
I know.
While trying to learn about and research more about Korean tradition and traditional music.
It's amazing.
And Korean Rhapsody was the perfect show for you, Ayarin.
Yeah, I think.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yes.
Because it's Chuseok, we do need to try out some traditional games today.
Yes, we
Traditional
have to.
Korean games that a lot of families like to enjoy. Have you ever tried 공기놀이?
공기놀이, of course.
Well, we don't have to play with stones today because I prepared 공기 today.
Oh,
So
and
I'm
actually.
going to challenge you to a match. Look how colorful they are.
Yeah,
okay?
very colorful.
So these are little pieces that we play with. Now the rules
Okay.
are simple. There are 5 different stages. So in the first stage, you throw it up and you catch, and you do this for all the pieces. And then
Yeah.
there's stage 2, 3, 4. It gets progressively harder.
Yeah.
And on stage 5, you do one of these to see who can catch the most points. So if you catch this, I just got 3 points, okay? So I'm gonna challenge Jessica, or do a short round. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little close.
Yeah. You shouldn't touch the other
Yeah,
jackstone.
you only want to touch the pieces that you're gonna pick up.
Yep.
Or else,
Ooh.
and then you go to stage 2.
Oh, yeah. Catch by 2.
Oh, so I messed up. Okay.
Okay. So.
Let's see how good you are. Oh wow. Okay. She's very nimble. Oh, she messed up on stage 1. Okay.
And let's move on to the hardest
The
part.
hardest part is actually
The flipping.
stage 5. This is where you actually earn points. So what you do is, I'm gonna try to get all 5. It's really hard. Ready? So now I have a chance, if I catch these, to win 3 points. Okay, so I go.
Yay!
Oh, and I caught it. So I won 3 points. Okay, so now it's
Amazing.
Jessica. Let's see if you can do better than 3 points.
Okay. Okay. So in Korean term, how they actually call this is not points, they call it years. So how many
년,
years?
몇
Yeah,
년.
몇 년 내기. Yeah. So.
Oh, she has a chance to beat me. Can she catch all 4? You have to catch all 4 though. You have to catch all 4. Oh! Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's time to meet. Our first song was Jessica will introduce to us.
Yes.
You chose
Okay.
it.
So it's now time to meet yet our song of the day, and the first song is my recommendation. So let's go on and listen to the song 달 타려.
Wow, that was an amazing song.
Yeah.
Good choice for a 신나는 or very upbeat 추석 vibes.
Chuseok vibes. Happy Chuseok vibes.
Happy Chuseok. Now it's time for the second story of the day.
Okay.
The sender is concerned about the difference in breakfast culture.
Breakfast culture in Korea. I wonder what that is. Like, I kind of like think of one specifically right now.
It's always the little things that cause problems,
Yeah,
especially in marriages. So let's go listen to the story right now. Good morning. Is it my turn to prepare breakfast?
No, this week is my turn.
Babe, you know we've had breakfast only with bread or sandwiches for 3 days?
Any problems? I had breakfast like this.
You've eaten like this every day? But we can't have a quick snack for breakfast. I can start my day freshly after I have a square meal with a full breakfast. You know, Korean power comes out from a meal.
I've never had a square meal for breakfast. It's more likely to upset my stomach and it's harder. However, my husband is used to a hearty breakfast. Justin, what would you do if you were me? Please let me know if you have a solution.
Okay, so I can totally kind of understand both sides because I like Korean style breakfasts and I also do like American style breakfasts because I was born and raised in America originally before I moved to Korea. But I think it depends. Right? Because there are a lot of things that Koreans don't consider a heavy meal
Yes.
or a proper meal.
Yeah.
And a lot of kind of older generation especially, they want that full course meal, right?
Right.
You got the rice, you
That
have all
has
these
rice,
side dishes, banchan,
soup.
everything. But in America, something as simple as a sandwich is considered a meal because it has all the nutrients that you need.
Especially
and
for
it's easier to
breakfast.
eat. Yeah. And sometimes in the mornings, it can be a little difficult to start the day off with something too heavy.
Too heavy. The best thing that I think you could do, you could come up with your husband is to, find the middle ground between both parties' needs. So like on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can go for the
A planned schedule.
Yeah,
A breakfast schedule.
Bread
I like
meal.
that.
And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, you go for the Korean style full meal.
That's a good idea. Well, I was going to say, whoever's making breakfast that day gets to choose what to eat. 'Cause
Actually,
it's
right.
It's the cook's choice.
Yeah, it is.
If I'm cooking, you're eating what I cook.
Yeah.
If she's cooking, you're eating what she cooks. I think that's
Yes.
pretty fair.
Yeah, pretty fair.
Okay, now, in thought of the second story that we heard today, I prepared a song beforehand.
Oh.
I think you'll like this song, and I know
Okay.
you'll like this song.
Okay.
I wanted to tell the sender that there are different Korean dishes that you can make. So I chose this song
Okay. What is this?
for that. It is a song from an OST of maybe one of the first K-dramas to start off the Korean wave. Maybe
Oh.
It's from a kind of old drama called 대장금,
대장금.
called 오나라.
오나라.
So let's listen to 오나라 together right now.
Yay.
So thank you so much for joining us today once again. We always love hearing from you. So
Yeah.
please continue to send us your wonderful stories. We're having so much fun. And our viewers are having so much fun too.
Yeah.
And Jessica is having so much fun.
I'm having so much fun.
So please send your stories. If you already sent a story, it doesn't matter. If you have another interesting story, you can send it again. So you don't have to worry about that. So any interesting stories you have, please send it to us to koreanrhapsody21@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining us once again. I hope you all have a great Chuseok. Shall we
Yep.
say goodbye?
Yes, thank you so much for celebrating Chuseok with us today, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. Happy Chuseok.